Hello everyone, this is your future commander. Now we are going to see about the mist, the awesome update in Albion online. And this is my first time entering the mist as well. So on this video we'll see the pros and cons of this mist, and I'll give you some tips as well. So let's get into the stuff. This update is solely for solo and dual players, and we can almost say it's very hard to find portals for dual players, but it's very easy to find portals for solo players. So this mist is an great update for solo players who are not dependent on guild. So being in mist, you don't have to be dependent on guild. That's the major awesome thing in this update itself, because no guild can control you, and it gives a fair PvP option. And another awesome thing in this update is the mist will not spawn only in black zone, it will spawn in all the zones, and it will work the same way as in the zones. So if it spawns in a blue zone, it works as a blue. Then if it spawns in yellow zone or red zone, it literally works that way. So isn't it awesome? Yeah, definitely awesome. Another big thing in this mist is once you enter the portal, the faction flag will be removed. So that is one thing. And then even if our guild member or alliance member comes in black zone against us, they will be shown as a red player. And these portals are zone specific, which means that if you enter a mist portal from a T8 zone, all the resource and mobs will be T8, and mostly inside the mist it will be connected to another T8 zone, but rarely you might get connected to other zones as well. So that is also there. And another major thing in this update is once we reach 50,000 reputation points, we'll unlock a city named as Brazilian city. Once we enter that city, we can use travel planner to travel there. So it's more like a city that has no connection with a guild or faction, just an purely individual city for individual players. The Brazilian portal might spawn inside the mist portal after we unlock 50k points, and while traveling to mist number of mist portals, we might encounter the Brazilian city at any point of time. So the only point of traveling to Brazilian city will be through mist portals and then through roads. If and only through a Brazilian portal if we find anything. So it is quite hard to travel to Brazilian city, but I think in 2 or 3 jumps we'll mostly find the portals. So it will be interesting how the transport works, because definitely there will be a huge number of transports coming up, so we might expect a lot of things. Okay, now we have seen a little info about the mists. Now we are going to see about what are the pros and cons. The major advantage in mist is gathering, because we can gather all the 5 resources at once, but almost all experts will say it's definitely better only to gather one substance at a time. So considering that this 5 gathering everything together is not that much profitable, but still this is worthy, because once we enter the portal we can get rid of the guilds and then gather very safely. And we can almost say that it's very hard to kill inside the portal as an PvP player, and killing gatherers will be very hard inside. So it is very safe place for gathering. Still, if you gather in a black zone, if you go to a far zone, then definitely we have to return back to the city. So during that time, you might get ganked by the big guilds and big gankers. But anyway, fast travel is there. And again, hideout zones will be very useful in this kind of things, because if you stay in a hideout, you can use this mist portal to gather and then come back and then do things. So hideout will play a major role in this mist update. And next is outer world mobs. Both outer world mobs and this provides a fair content for the solo players to not get disturbed by the big groups. So they have a fair chance of dealing with outer world mobs, but still it can't be compared to the exact outlands, because the value, treasure and everything will be quite less only. The even in the update they have mentioned that outland, this mist update should not exceed the outlands. So we can expect lot of nerfs and then buffs based on the number of players playing the mist. Currently it's under monitoring. Even though the mist is 1v1, you cannot confidently say that you can escape from a ganker, because the mount is health is only 1500. But if you are a gatherer, you have a little bit chance to escape, but still um, it will be a tough one if he's a good ganker. But anyway, the chances to survive are more when compared to the outlands. So mist is going to be a heaven for gatherers, and they can confidently put the maximum gear and go for gathering. Then another advantage is in mist also we'll encounter small treasures and also spiders. I haven't encountered anything so far, but still there are fair chances. And then another thing is in mist we cannot camp a single portal. It will automatically close after some time. So encountering enemies will be very high. So have to be careful every time, because there is no idle zone like that, like in outlands. So have to be very careful, but still the escape path will be quite easy. And also encountering treasures and spiders will be far less when compared to the outlands. So that's what I said, right? When compared to outlands, definitely this mist cannot match the outlands, but it gives a very fair chance for solo players. So definitely guilds have to find a way to fight against other guilds. So from now on they can't gank single players, so it will definitely be a group fight only. And because of this mr lot of it has expanded the world very much. So solo players will like this update for sure, because it gives a very fair chance for them to compete in this Albion world. To earn the 50k reputation, the easiest way is we'll have 3 to 4 camps, mostly in the mist. So if you clear that camps, see in the video itself you can see. So if we fill that bar and complete the quest, we'll get some reputation points. Once we get 50k reputation points, the Brazilian city will unlock. The way to get reputation or freeing the wisp, then carrying the wisp to the portal, and then clearing this mob camp. So the easiest way is the mob camp clearing, because it will be there, because it is player specific, so it will always be there. Carrying the wisp and freeing the wisp might be hard, because if there are multiple players, definitely they will do it. So encountering them uh, will be a 50-50% chance only. So that's it. Hope you enjoy this update. Definitely it's a very big update for all the players in this Albion online. This gives a fair chance for all the big guilds, small guilds, and solo players, because previously there was not much scope for smaller guilds and solo players to play this game. Now it gives a fair chance for everyone. The bigger guilds have their role play in Outlands, the smaller guild will have their play in the roads, and the solo players will have their play in the mist. So hope you enjoy this video, and if you have anything to ask, put this in the comment section. I'll definitely help you out. And if you want anything, any videos related to Albion online in future, you might also post that in the comment section as well. And also another major thing is, since the mount is restricted to 1500, it's wise to go with the mount which has exactly or near 1500 HP, and not a very costliest mount. So yeah, average mount will suffice. The hunters can obviously go in wolf, and more probably if he is a good hunter, the chances to survive is very high. So that's it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, signing off, your future commander. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you.